Hi everybody. So today we're going to be reading a story called The Bad Seed, and this is actually one of my favorite stories. You're gonna see why, but before we start reading, what I want you guys to be thinking about while we are listening to the story is, I want you to think about how you might be like the bad seed. I don't think we're all bad seeds, but I want you to think about some ways maybe you are like the bad seed or like how you're different from the bad seed. So we're gonna compare ourselves to the bad seed. Okay? Enjoy the story.
The Bad Seed, written by Jory John, illustrated by Pete Oswald. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, there goes that bad seed. But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no funny parts. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences, and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. You know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. But then the petals dropped and our flower drooped. It's kind of a blur. I remember there was a bag. Then everything went dark. And then, a giant. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed and I hollered. Achoo! But I was spit out at the last possible second. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. Then I woke up. It was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed. That's right, I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. I didn't care, and it suited me. Until recently, I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're used to being bad, but I am trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen and I still show up late. And I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile, and I hold doors open for people, not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that.
Okay, so now that we have read our story, I want us to talk about some ways that we might be like the bad seed and some ways that we might not be like the bad seed. We're going to compare ourselves to this character, the bad seed. I really like this story because it's about a character who starts out thinking he's very bad because of something that happened to him, but then at the end, all he does is he tries to be good, and he's not perfect at it. He still makes mistakes. Sometimes he's still bad. He thinks he's still bad, but he is trying. He's trying to be better. He's trying to be a better listener. He's trying to be more respectful and be more friendly and smile more. So I think I am like the bad seed because every day I try to be good and I try to be nice and I try to be kind, but sometimes I forget or I have a bad day and I can't be perfect. I can't do all the good things. Sometimes I forget. And so I think we are all like the bad seed sometimes on those days when we're not perfect. We can't be good all the time. But what I want you to do is I want you to think about how you might be like the bad seed, or maybe you're not like the bad seed. Maybe you're good most of the time to your mom and your dad and your grandparents and your brothers and sisters. But I want you to think about how you might be like the bad seed and how you might be different from the bad seed. And I want you to tell your parents or your siblings or your grandparents, and I want you to have them write it out to me in Class Dojo and share with me what you think, how you compared yourself to this character. I'm really excited to hear all of your answers, and I will respond to everyone who responds to me. And I hope you enjoyed this story because I enjoy it so much, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.